If we judging, that's really the difference. If we judging, that's really the difference. Yeah. Every day I'm on a mission. Talking my shit, but they should not do it.
So we got a topic today, y'all.
Got a couple.
We got a couple reactions too. You know what I'm saying? Netflix wins the bidding war. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what?
Nigga try to act like he didn't see that shit.
Alright, bro. I heard you said that it got wrapped up, but you didn't say it was by Netflix.
Yes, Netflix bought them, bro.
It's done. It's
Hey,
done.
but I mean,
Netflix bought them. Warner Bros. is done for it.
At least it isn't by the
Goodbye, good
crazy
DC
guy.
movies. We were gonna have them, but now they're gonna turn into DC shows. Who knows if we're gonna get a Lantern show? I don't know.
They keeping everything HBO Max. They keeping. They said they keeping that. They gonna even add it on to their shit, which means they're gonna charge us more for their subscription.
That's
They're gonna charge us more for HBO Max. So there goes my HBO Max subscription. It's just over with.
Damn, this nigga's upset, bro.
Maybe they got a deal where you can have both. I'm trying to be a good sport, I guess.
It's a sad day.
I can't.
I mean, it could be cool though. It could be cool.
Nah, because they don't like their movies in theaters, but they said they wouldn't change anything. Like, if they're gonna still let DC release the movies in the theaters, but it's probably gonna be shorter than expected.
Oh,
you know, maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't feel good about it, but Netflix, bro, they got some hitters, but like, it's meant for streaming. It's not really meant for like, you know, you got your Stranger Things, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying every product is like that, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, Netflix has good product, but I don't know. I understand wanting to break into the big screen. It does feel like a recipe for disaster, for sure.
It really does, bro. I don't like where this is going. And they talking about they might revive the Snyderverse.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Brother, none of them actors want to come back.
It's gonna get to a point.
None of them actors
want to come back. It's gonna get to a point where we're gonna see the.
What you about to say?
First of all, yeah, none of the actors even want to come back for that.
Especially
shit anyway.
Ben Affleck.
That shit is bad.
He don't want to come back, bro. Just give it up, dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now we gonna go in the theaters, bro, and we gonna see a big ass and going across the screen now for some of these movies, and it's gonna be a fucking friendly reminder that it's all gone. It's all gone. It's just all gone.
I don't really trust Netflix, bro. They don't want to keep their movies in the theaters for even over like a couple weeks. I don't even know. So,
you know what was the nail in the coffin for Netflix for me is when they released, I think, JoJo Part 6, and then they only gave us a half season, and then I had to wait 2 years to see the final part of the last season they did.
Oh shit.
Oh, it was like a year. It was like a year, but still, bro, like at the peak of like JoJo hype, right? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, at the peak of the hype, you know? And then they were like, yeah, but we're only going to give you half of this season. You got to wait a year for the rest. It might have been like 2 years.
What you think Attack on Titan did?
Attack on Titan? It did, but I felt like it didn't feel, it felt hype. Because
after a while, that final part was not hype. The final part, I'll give you that.
I don't know. There was a point in time where it was like I was watching Attack on Titan every weekend, like a normal TV show.
Yeah.
And that was a good experience, but I will say, towards the end of me waiting for the part 2, it definitely did start to feel like, all right, y'all, you know, let's get this shit going, bro.
But yeah, season 1 through season 3, I ain't gonna lie, them are goated, bro. Them are forever. Like,
I mean, I love Attack on Titan and all of its flaws.
And I don't know what they finna do with this. They said they coming back with another manga story and shit, but we gonna see how they do.
I mean, even like we said on the last stream, I'd be even interested in seeing what they do if they try to, like, you know, fix the current story and do a sequel.
Niggas already didn't like that ending.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to, you know, sort of like retcon some things, go back in and change it.
But yeah, Netflix. So Do y'all think? What do you think is gonna happen now since Netflix has Warner? Well, they partner, partial ownership of Warner Bros. I think, right?
I think what's gonna happen is Warner Bros. Is still gonna operate as their own thing, just with the exception of all their movies are now gonna come onto Netflix. But I think Netflix is gonna be like, you guys do really good over here, and since we don't have the experience in that part of the industry, we'll let y'all do your thing and learn what we can from you before we take it up completely.
Because they did say that they not finna really erase the new DC universe. It's like James Gunn's still gonna have his stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they might do a Snyderverse, which I'm not for, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just so sick of people. Like, I'm sorry. I don't think the Snyderverse was good.
It wasn't.
Okay, thank you. I don't know why people are so obsessed with the Snyderverse, because I genuinely don't feel like it was good.
The only product I can say the Snyderverse, like
Batman was using guns.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why you got Batman using guns, bro? But we already went over this convo. I'm not gonna go over it again. I'll say some of the good products from the Snyderverse.
Man of Steel.
He did Man of Steel, but only reason I'll say he did good in that, it wasn't a good Superman movie though. But the only reason he did good on that one is because he had the help of Christopher Nolan.
That makes sense. Oof. That makes so much more sense.
And Christopher Nolan brought in Zach Miller
Zach Miller, the composer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, one of the greatest sci-fi composers of all time.
That score is still goated. I don't care.
His work on Dune, crazy. I think best case scenario, they're gonna do that. Just kind of let Warner Brothers continue to do its thing. But like everything that you guys put out will go up on Netflix, which also justifies us charging more for Netflix.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think you're gonna see like maybe like HBO. It's either gonna be an HBO bundle with Netflix, because all the streaming services are doing that now.
Yeah, Amazon
like
doing
Hulu
that.
with Crunchyroll and fucking ESPN Plus and shit. So we might see that, or they might just say, "Fuck it, we're putting everything on Netflix and calling it a day." Which, I mean, that would be good for them either way, but not good for the consumer, because most likely they will upcharge for it.
And this is what the CEO said. He said, "People rather stay at home to watch a movie than go to the theaters."
Stupid.
That's cap.
What?
I love the movie theater experience.
Wow. They're
I
just
have
trying to take this shit away from us, huh?
For going to the movie theater.
Basically, what he's trying to say is more people are paying for my Netflix subscription than blah blah blah. Is what he's trying to say. It costs more money for this, but you don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah, they all want us to be fucking like dumb and fucking compliant. Want us sitting in front of our screen for hours on the day,
That's crazy, bro.
Bye. Yeah, that's a crazy take.
Ain't no lie.
But yeah, hopefully, well, they said they wasn't gonna do nothing with DC, so I guess. But what I'm more worried about is them.
Whatever you do, just don't bring back Game of Thrones. We don't need more.
Oh, that's going on Netflix.
I know they're probably gonna do some fucking Lord of the Rings Middle Earth shit that they did on HBO. That shit was terrible.
Horrible.
And I was so excited for it too, and it was just ass, bro. Like, I love Lord of the Rings. Okay, I love Lord of the Rings. We watch it every Christmas. I love that shit. I don't know whose phone number that is. Fuck out of my DMs. Go ahead, my bad.
You good? But yeah, bro, I'm nervous about this, bro. I don't know. I don't trust them. But hey, what can you do? You just gotta sit back and hand over your money. They ain't gonna touch DC, I think, the movies and shit, but I feel like they definitely gonna put them on Netflix. Same with the HBO shows, Welcome to Derry and all that. They're gonna put it all on Netflix.
But as soon as those things, as soon as Netflix figures out how to do those things, that's when you should start to be worried.
A little worried. They already was charging me for sharing my profile when it was kind of crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, I think that should be protected by law. Like, if I'm paying for a service, I should have the right to be able to let anybody use said service.
But they want their money, so they Oh, since y'all want to do that, you gotta
I don't
pay
give
us
a fuck.
to share it.
They got enough money as it is.
It's not Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
Even though Crunchyroll just gave up some shit that I'm not gonna say on stream, but they just did some shicey shit too.
I mean, yeah, they did a whole. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Crunchyroll is on, and some of the rumors about certain countries,
certain people that they're selling information to. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
certain
nothing about them on stream, but
countries.
you know, at least I don't have to pay to share. Let my girlfriend watch Solo Leveling, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like that's all I care about. You know, you know that's the main thing. But Netflix and fuck you, Netflix. Just fuck you.
But hey, as long as they don't touch it, just do what you got to do with your little shows and your little movies, but don't be doing too much. But if they got Warner Bros, we can get a lot of OG DC TV shows.
We
here.
could.
I feel like personally, DC is better on the small screen, anyways.
What, movies? Or are you just
Like,
talking about the animated shows?
No, that and just like possibly live action shows. Not saying the ones that are already out are good or anything, but I just think like DC is better suited for like small television than it is like. I know that sounds crazy, but
yeah, that sounds crazy.
That's my take, and I'm sticking with it.
I get what you're saying, but I think Marvel's kind of proved that they're a little bit better at that though, because they already got a couple shows out.
Well, you know, Marvel's the giant in this industry, right? They could do whatever and make it good.
But I want to see what that Lantern. I'm gonna hold my thoughts on that because I want to see that Lantern show. First before I even.
Yeah,
because I can't say nothing because Peacemaker was just a disappointment.
It's just random.
It was a disappointment.
But I really feel like DC could make some really good shows. If they could. Just gotta lock the fuck in, bro.
They did it before when
they did it
right.
With it's a couple.
If they can afford John Cena, they can make good shows.
And even like what the first like season of Peacemaker was really well received, wasn't it?
Yeah. Season 1
wasn't it to the last season?
And plus, it wasn't as they didn't change him up trying to be this main character, so that's another reason why we all enjoyed season 1. It was just kind of like a whatever, you know. Oh, it's okay, it's good. But
yeah, I think DC has the potential to really like capitalize on that market and lock.
Bro, they need to before they even get to the small screen, bro. They need to. Because they actually proved it with Penguin. You seen Penguin?
I know about it, and I hear it's really good.
Bro, watch it. Bro, you gotta watch that too, bro.
I hear Gotham is really good too, but I don't know. That shit looks
corny. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Matt Reeves isn't a bad writer. I just really think he just needs to be better in his source material. You know, because
I feel that
not a lot of this stuff, you know, is not like he's kind of pulling a Zack Snyder.
It's kind of his own Batman. Pretty much.
But I mean, not saying that it's bad, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you look at everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else has been pretty much comic accurate.
I think his Batman is bad.
It would just be more appreciated.
That nigga Batman
if it
is horrible.
took to the source material more.
Like as much as I hate Superman's suit and how he looked and all this shit, whatever, you know, and like, as much as I hate Peacemaker's character, they are really comic accurate, bro. They really are.
Long as Superman was like at least.
So was Mr.
Down
Terrific.
to his wrote down to his
Mr.
personality.
Terrific was fire.
Like long as the personality there, and you know what he's standing for, you know what I'm saying.
I just
because he wasn't a bad Superman. They just didn't give him enough.
If we judging, that's really the difference. If we judging, that's really the difference. Every day I'm on a mission. Talking my shit, but they try not to listen.